Unlock? Wait, I wonder if it's going to cost us. Oh, it didn't. Okay. So instead of having to pay 300 repute to unlock this guy, because we won, we unlocked him. Or we got to a high enough level. Oh, that means you don't have to spend repute. Interesting. I like it. I think we're going to have to play some more, yeah? Play more? Do we want to play with a new character? Oh, I love all the characters. Sword Master. Alright, what else is there? Oh, what do we unlock here? Rock, paper, scissors card. Deals 5 to 10 damage. Ooh. Deals 7 damage critical hit to weakened enemies. 3 melee damage this turn. Boxing gloves. 1 melee damage until end of turn for each melee attack card that you use. Knuckle dusters. Add random melee card to your hand at start of battle. Plus 500 repute. Yeah, I know we didn't have 80, we had 200. Chromo trying to fool me. Hey, we got some achievements. Reach map 2 of Pirate Bay. Reach map 3 of Pirate Bay. Complete a game with Gunner. Alright, so we completed that quest. Which was, I guess, go to 4 zones. Oh man. We should have been on that quest. Wait, we didn't complete that quest. Why didn't we complete that quest? And why is it 0 out of 4 still? Are the quests broken? Don't know. Unless the explore is getting to certain locations and not the zones. I made the assumption it was going to zones, but it could be going to certain events. We'll have to find out. But let's put it on the defeat boss ones then. Oh, maybe it's the book that I skipped. Yeah, could be Lazy Bum. Could be. But the rose one was pretty cool. That was a good event. Although I didn't take the rose. But it's good to know that, like, you're going to get that relic if you go do that fight, and the fight's going to be 2 rounds if you want the rose. So I did have a thought. Panz had thought in Brain Hole. Maybe you don't actually spend the repute. You just need to get to that level to unlock, because we needed, I can't remember how much to unlock this guy. And then this one's at 1500, then 2500. So maybe your repute just constantly goes up and that's when you unlock the next ones. Complete a game in Skull's Island. I want skins. Alright. Pirate Bays. It's your score. The score is time. Oh man. Red Bear. Okay, so what's the path we want to take? We can get to an early tavern-ish. Later, Titaville. It's really hard to determine what do we want to do in this. big icons and not allowing you to see much up the path, and the path not making as much sense. Right, let's assume that we can get more than a 2-point saving there, since they all lead back to the tavern. What are we going to want at the tavern? A relic? Sell a relic? Maybe we don't want to go to the tavern. Let's go this way then. Alright, this guy's only got 2 ammo. Gain a dodge. Oh, and has lifesteal. Okay, but next, oh, it's only 25%, I think, or something like that. Deals 8 damage and knocks back the target. Oh, that kind of sucks too. Cleave deals 7 damage, but I believe doesn't actually cleave. Oh, but we're going to draw that, which deals 5 damage and crit to the enemy behind the target. So the knockback will then hit that guy. Wait, do we... Oh, we don't have ammo. Wait. Oh, I've only got 2 ammo. Wow, okay. Ah, cool. I thought this person had lifesteal. No, I get the Berserk Gang, which gives lifesteal. Huh. Ah, that's right. 25% when below 50. Thanks, Stark Debbie. Applies injury. I wish keywords had mouse over. Injuries the bleed. Applies 2 injury, so it's only 2 damage. But a nice 0 cost. Maybe precision throw. We need a 0 cost, I think, because we don't have much. Okay, these are both costing 7, and we don't really have that much money for the tavern. And taverns don't upgrade, markets upgrade. Okay, this dude's doing 1 times 5. Does it matter? I need to... Better off dodging here, I think. Because it's per turn, not attack, so we could get a few misses if we're lucky, and then get a bigger hit here. That's a bigger hit. I would have been better playing that, I think. He had a chance to miss. Can you kick him off the screen? Harvest could be something we need, I think. That upgrades to 40 health as well. Event. Hold a feast on the beach. Sharpen weapons, upgrade a card, or gain 20 hit points. We've got the 20 hit point card, so let's upgrade a card. Upgrade kick, maybe? Okay, so Berserker Gang doesn't get removed. That's tough, though. Harvest is such a huge upgrade, but I just don't think I want it yet. I want to be able to kill stuff. 2 blinds is good. Does that give me 2 dodge? Yeah. I wonder if ammo is the way to go here, since we only have 2 of them. A lot of our attacks don't cost. Maybe not. Maybe not. We've got a lot of... Deal 8 behind. That's a 12. Let's go that way. Oh, hunt the animal for max HP gain. Yeah. Market. Upgrade a card. Mask or an axe? Heavy armor with the mark. No, thank you. What does scissors do? 5 to 10. Oh, that's right. We unlocked those. All enemies gain weakened at the start of battle. Whenever you draw an extra card, which isn't often, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. Nice. Upgrade. I actually think I want to take the harvest now. So kick is a knockback, and then misdirect will crit for 10, and then precision throw. Hang on. Okay, so we want to do it this way. Doesn't matter what we take because it's only 1 turn anyway and he's not attacking. Just gonna play Harvest. I don't want to redraw that though. It's gonna cost me. No, it's fine. Okay, this is good. This guy's kind of cool. Chain strike. Yeah, okay. Your ship was grounded on a reef. There's 10 action points. Sure, thanks. Jorbs. Dang it. Where's my heal? Did I use it already? Did I? I must have played my heal. I can't remember playing my heal. Why don't I remember playing my heal? Cleave, shoot, I'm a misdirect agility. Oh, is Harvester one use only? Like one use for the game only? I thought I used it more than once in on the previous one. I can't even play that. Last run I got one use out of it? Oh, I honestly thought I played it more than once in the last run. And said to myself, where's my heal? Harvest, hello? Interesting. Okay. Oh, so maybe it's not worth it. Probably not worth the upgrade then. Cleave is really confusing, hey? Like, I get it, they don't want to call everything strike, because that's dull and boring, but cleave means something. Do I want to shoot that thing? Keep my ammo. Keeping ammo was a bad decision. Oh, I feel especially when there's enemies that have big hits like that, dodging games like this and crit as well, generally sort of, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Just because things are like, you know, he won in forward, so it does RNG you a lot, which either means, and I've yet to work it out, but the balance seems fairly easy as far as card game goes. If you're losing because of RNG and you want to blame the RNG, it's probably just bad. So I think if anything, it's easy enough that the RNG can just help you along sometimes. But, if you require the RNG to go your way, or it does go against your favor once and you die, you're going to die anyway. There are some melee cards that say you can hit anything, but generally melee can only hit the first unit. Yeah. Discard a guard from your hand. I can't do that because I can't. It's going to have to be barricade. We might use it one turn, but I think for the most part, curse card is curse card. Oh, yeah, I did something. Did it not give me the thing? Ah. So if you don't actually discard, like if you try to use it last, you don't get the block. I mean, kind of. Yeah, I'm okay with that. It hurts not knowing it until after the fact, but... You thought this character just can't get armor? Oh, maybe if... Well, either way, that was still probably the best card to take, because the other one I literally couldn't play. And what was the other one? Probably something yeah, so, okay, so maybe it does work. So this card just can't... This guy just cannot have armor? Better not upgrade that then. Shield throw then becomes completely useless, right? Applies 3 rage. Range would probably be good as well. Things like 3 rage is pretty... Like, it seems good. You're like, oh, you get 3 turns of it, but you don't, because you can only have 1 status. So you're either going to get a boss do something to you, or you're going to play something else. So the extra, like maybe 1 or 2, occasionally probably 3 might go off, but trying to stack higher is tough. Except for immune, because they can't change your status, so you can stack that, but... Three turns, stacked enemy. There is nothing special and it's getting dark. Okay, so we had 3 and 5 last time, so I don't know if it's like the sludge where it keeps increasing, or if it's just a guaranteed 8 hit point loss. Either way, we finally got a relic, for which we get 2 armor, which if this guy can't get, we kind of want to sell. Which we can do at the tavern, but I'd rather go to the market and upgrade the cards I can use. Upgrade 2 random cards when you get it. Attack penalty. Yeah, might just have to do that. Heavy blow. Deal 7 damage and critical hit enemies with armor. Focus. Choose a skill card from your draw pile. Add it to your hand. Gain 7 armor and 2 drunk. It's not going to do as much. Okay, clear the misdirect. Got done. Upgrade. Upgrade. Actually, you take the ammo. Helps with the berserk gang. Might have wanted to go to thing to repair. Red Bear! Alright, so he drinks and then eventually becomes the champ, right? Alright, we do have a little bit of, thing now. A bit of health steal. I think Red Bear is going to kick us. I did beat the last stacked heavy. Got a bunch of stuff. Okay. So we know that is at least... We're looking at below half, or maybe on exactly half. I didn't get it to 90 last time, but 89 definitely breaks his beer. And he's like, oh, I'm angry now. I'm only going to be dodge for one turn, so no point. Oh, hang on. We worked out his mechanic. The more damage you do to him in a turn, it increases his... We need him to miss one. Oh. Oh, I love the game's amazing. So whether it's damage or number of hits, but his attacks went up when I was hitting him then. So I don't know if he's gaining strength from being hit permanently, or if it's if it's just that turn. But either way, he's dead. Did kicking him against the back do bonus damage? Couldn't tell you, Lazy Bum. I'd be surprised though. Shame it doesn't show their strength. Yeah. Okay, Inspire is a heal. %, upgrades to 100%. Greed. Lose 5 goes draw 2 cards. Reload 2. Not bad for us considering we've got a lot of free cards. Deals 2 damage 2 to 6 times. I think we're going to want to constantly be healing though. Let's take the Inspire. Greed seems strong with lifesteal. Yeah, but it's not actually because we can't block, so we need the lifesteal to counter just actual combat. Thought they saw a white 12. I don't know, Lazy Bum. You'd have to check the VOD in slow motion and do the maths for me. And there are some hidden mechanics that you don't get to see about. Which it could be left over from being a mobile game, but I'd be frustrated on mobile if there was mechanics that, you know, I don't know. Are cards unique? There are cards that are unique to some of the classes, but there looks like there's some that are shared. We're definitely continuing. Oh, you're asking if I can have multiples of the same card? Yes, you can have multiples of the same card. Okay, so we got some action points back, but we're going to need to go to the tavern. Otherwise we won't unlikely make it to that. Oh, well, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 jumps. Very unlikely we'll make it to that tavern. Lose all ammo, add X random. I like cards to your hand. You'd want... Do all the melee cards cost nothing? It's probably not bad, but... We don't have curses, and we don't have enough injury for double. And because they can replace them so quickly, I think you'd be hard-pressed to like get a really like double into double into double. Could be wrong, but that's just how I feel. Now we need a Chemex, yeah. Oh, I didn't have room for it. So you can't have more than 5 cards. That's definitely a limitation. Yeah, like they follow the same rule sets that we do, which kind of seems fair, right? Oh, was it ammo? Okay, yeah, okay. I was thinking it was replacing cards. My brain didn't work it out at the right time. Oh, I should have tested that out to see if he got... I wonder if we start doing injury stuff. Where's this card that I... Lose your ammo and add X random melee cards to your hand. Okay, yeah. That's that. Oh yeah, I wonder what the upgrade is. That could be good. Plus then we could see if what happens with the card if it makes 6. Pirate bandana. That's something we haven't seen a lot of relics this time around. +1 to all rage gained. Do we have any rage? I mean, we can always sell it. It's better than getting another crappy card. Alright, tavern. I'm gonna write this down so I can remember. Tavern is 100% repair. Or 100. 20-point heal. For 30. Sell and remove. Alright, no point keeping the hammer. Since it's used. No point keeping the stone since we can't gain armor. And may as well keep the rage because in case we get rage. Taking notes? Yeah. Just for what the market and the tavern do. Like the tavern always does the same thing and so does the market, except the market's got some random cards. And they're not the complete opposite from Spire, they're kind of like a mix. So I was getting a bit confused last run. Like you remove a card at the tavern, which is not a merchant. The market's the merchant, so so that's opposite than Spire, which is fine. Like it's not Spire; it's a different game. But I've got 3,000 hours in Spire, so my brain is like merchant. That's where you remove cards. It's also where you buy cards from. Whereas in this game, you do buy cards at the merchant, and relics, but you upgrade at the merchant. Right, whereas the tavern, which is like where you rest, and you could heal for some money, you don't upgrade, but you can remove a card. You can also sell your relics. And you also, very important, where you need to go to heal your boat, which we need to do, otherwise we die. Let me have a look. Unless there's another tavern within like 2 jumps. No, we'd have to go 4 jumps on 24, and it could quite easily be a sink. And it's a 25% to insta-die if you're out of that. So that knocks us to 19. We do get 3 at an average of 6 point something, but like I said, a couple of 8s, and that's an early death. Probably worth doing that, but I don't know. And this is not proportional to how much healing you need. 251. Which, I don't know, I guess if you go somewhere and you're like, I need a full heal, he's like, it's 100 coins. It's like, but my ship's only a little bit damaged. 100 coins. And I like the idea of random costed jumps. And there was a compass, so maybe that does give you all the jumps. But, I don't know, only having 1 row in front of you is... That's bad. I was just saying, that's bad. That's bad. -5 hit points to upgrade a card. Yes. Yes, it does upgrade to X+1. 7 damage, 3 injury. Oh, actually, let's get Inspire up for 100% life. Aye. Okay. I mean, there's a heal there. No. Okay, what is this one? There is a fork in the road. Human footprints lead along the left, beasts along the right. Right is 20 hit points. Left is random relic or card. You find an injured beast, and we hunt it, and we get some meat. 8 max HP? Heck yes. Five armor, which we can't gain. Upgrades always start at 50, and you can get, like, then the next one's 100, which I like. I think that's really good. Maybe upgrading the agilities now. Just so they can carry over a turn. Sometimes we get them when they're not getting attacked. We haven't seen this boss. Ed Hogg. Okay, so we're looking at tavern. Probably not there. Probably a market. We want to get to a market. Let's take the event then. All events. Let's go where we have choice. Choice and cost. Alright, Shark Boy. $12.6 something. We want to hit that with that. Okay. Probably want to remove that barricade at some point. Nice. Go for another collect weapon. Penetration. Pronounce claw, Panz. Ignores armor. So the issue with collect weapon is that, like, you've got them in your deck for evermore, which is very defensive. And we've got a lot of hit points. Very offensive, and we've got the thing. It's only 25% again, though. Some of these bosses hit hard. I like it, though. I like it as a card. And you have to take something. You come across a floating tavern. We mustn't have the criteria for this. Interesting. Maybe you've got to have a certain health requirement. Oh, do you think it's meta progression? I don't know. Could be health. Could be coin as well. Yeah, it could be something that we haven't unlocked. Oh, wow. Okay. They definitely know how to hurt. Nice little pull close. I wonder if we're the card where it does damage to the enemy behind, if it wouldn't do it because of him being there. Sweep! Get swopened! Toolbook. Upgrade 2 random skill cards when you get this relic. Let's do it. Oh. Barricade. Seriously, we upgraded the frickin' barricade? Do I want to go to the tavern? We can sell or remove something. Or we go to a fight. We could sell the book for 20. We could remove the other card, but then going there is not worth anything. Do I want to upgrade anything? I prefer to remove the barricade since it's not, like, literally not doing anything. Sell the used book. Sell the pirate bandana since we don't have any rage. And that way I can remove this flippin' barricade, which I should have already done. And then we can still upgrade. Yeah. Ooh. Grabs an enemy and reduces its attack damage by 2. It's pretty good. I want to upgrade though. We don't. Now that we've got a much bigger deck. Oh, I don't need to upgrade the other ammo. I still think that one's good. Upgraded barricade on a character that can't block. Okay, Ed Hogg. He's got 50 armor. He's doing a double attack. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, that's weakening me? I'm reading this as, like, is it just me or does this feel wrong? Range, deals 7 damage. If the target attempts to attack this turn, applies weaken times 2. Wait, it did that, but why did it get rid of... Where did I get... I did something else. Dodge... Oh, injury. Which one applied an injury to me? Wait, okay, so that one did do what it read. I'm getting injured. Boss mechanic, I'm getting injured. Because he's all spiky. Wow, doesn't that just suck? Oh, my injury went off, so injury is both a number, so it does go down. I thought Mal's fine, but, like, tell the player about it. Yeah. Because that can be wikiable. If it's a guarantee, like if it's on certain turns and it's random, then it's bad. If it's permanent, it needs to be a tooltip of some sort. And they do have it in the glossary, which I guess is a catch-all. They're like, oh, let's put some bad design and hide it behind something so we can say, you know, his actions are varied and have hidden special abilities that need to be discovered. Okay, well, I've discovered them, but now I also need to be remembered. And what if you don't realize what's happening? I don't know, like, that's just me in a strategy game. If something needs to be discovered, I'm just going to go to the wiki and then write myself up some notes. And then I'm going to check it before the fight. Because, you know, I can't remember all this stuff. I'm an old man. And now we need to do some more. Is it per hit or per card? It's per hit. So I can't play collect weapon because they're attack cards. And I don't want to bleed for too much. So this is like exactly like poison then. I don't know if that was worth. He just doubled my bleed. Now, this is a melee, even though it's a throw, so I'm assuming that would increase that just because it's melee. Whereas we need like a range attack. I need to reload to use that. Yeah, and his bleed's going down, so we're not stacking up. I don't think we're beating this guy. Like, just straight up. Yeah, I think this is just a perfect counter. Like, if you have this class, and against this guy, you don't win. End of story. Which could be reason to be like, okay, we want to play with this guy, don't go to Pirate Cove. Go to one of the other adventures. But that kind of feels bad. In saying that, though, there's 14 characters, so some are going to be easier than others, some are going to be harder than others, right? I still I think so too, Curbs. But also, and not that it's an excuse, I think it's carryover from the, do I have anything that can... Oh, you know what I did? I did have cards, but because I drew my ammo last, I couldn't drop that. Because my dodge would drop that. And we're just dead. Yeah. I think it's left over from the port to mobile. From mobile. Hard to display stuff on mobile? Yeah, but then... It also makes me wonder if the mobile player that's going to pick it up for $1, because it's hidden behind a lot of microtransactions, right? And I think you can grind everything out on mobile just for paying the $1, but the grind is a lot slower than what it is here. Do you think it's fair to say that the mobile player that pays the $1 is just going to put the game down to a bit of luck and RNG, kind of like moving things in Candy Crush or Bejeweled, where you make the first move and anything else that happens is kind of out of your control? You think they just sit there flicking cards and hoping for the best type of deal? Whereas when you play it on it as a PC strategy game, you want to sit down and you want to have the information and play the things, plus you want balance and enrichment. Whereas, yeah, the mobile, I just need to kill some time because I'm on the train or something. Don't really care if I win or lose. I'll just end the run when we get to my destination anyway. On dailies, you constantly complain about bad draw luck. Especially when you have Frozen Eye. Yeah, that's because you're bad though, right? I wonder if you, Two Curbs, even someone who plays both versions, would you treat it differently on mobile than you would on PC? You know what I mean? Like if you had both, but you are, like I said, on the train or on the bus, or you've got half an hour to kill in between lectures, or I don't know, any other thing, would you really care about it as much, or do you just want to flip through the cards? You're not sure if I represent of either? I'm definitely not representative of mobile. I think I make close enough representation on PC, but I can see what you mean. Gamble. Discard your hand and draw that many cards. Ah, okay. So that's probably helpful for this guy somewhat.